Hey guys, welcome to week 16, some huge critical matchups in the push for the playoffs in 2020. We start off in New Orleans, first time squaring off with MLG squared, battle in the dome. We pick this game up first quarter, nothing, score. Dalvin finds a little seam up the middle, off to the races, night, 7-0 Vikings. Saints answering with a huge drive of their own, 10 plus plays, play action, looking for Michael Thomas on the skinny post. That is a tight contest, but of course Michael Thomas, strong hands, reels it in. At 7-all, 3 minutes left, second quarter. Cousins back to pass. Jefferson getting caught up on the defender. Barely makes the catch, but once he gets it, he's off to the races. 14-7 Vikings late in the second quarter. After a big stop by the Vikings D, Vikings offense back at work, making some adjustments at the line. Doubling up the inside tackle. Maybe move that mic to the edge. Let's see how she goes. Handoff to Dalvin. Picked up nicely. And reality is that could have been a 2-yard run. I mean, that safety came in screaming. But Dalvin does what Dalvin does. And it's 21-7 Vikings. The Saints starting the quarter with another surgical drive. Bringing it down to 2 minutes, 15 seconds left in the third quarter. On a little table route, finds Latavius Murray and finds the corner for 7. Beautiful drive, makes it 21-14. Now here, 3rd and 10. We're maybe looking at the greatest play K-Mac has ever seen in 30 years of Madden. That's some pretty high praise for a play, but let's just watch this carefully. It's even performed by Kirk Cousins. That's hard to believe, but drops back, lets the ball go. Click on, can he? And he does. Completes the first down play, keeps the drive going. His name is Dan Cassina, by the way. If Star had him, he'd be an X Factor right now. Huge speed, good player. Now, here, making some adjustments. See how we can tell who's the user? The user's the linebacker that could just come screaming down at that screen. So we audible to a little run play. Dalvin finds seam, 28-14. Vikings on top. Now here, 5 minutes, 25 seconds left, fourth quarter. Saints back to pass. And boom, it's the Michael Thomas show. They're just not covering him. Trying to send a little bit of heat. You can't leave that man one-on-one. So Vikings back to pass. 4 deep, finds Jefferson on the outside, gets behind coverage. That puts him in field goal range. And like we know from the other game, the Vikings understand there's no 10-point touchdown in football. You get this field goal, game is over. So 4th and 6, easy call. On comes the unit to give him a 10-point lead. And can Bailey make the kick? Does Bailey even get the kick off? Saints with the big block. Now, a little bit annoyed at myself for not holding X at the end of the kick to change the timing a bit. One play later, literally one play later, Michael Thomas into the end zone behind coverage. Easy score. Vikings 3rd and 15, that's not a good look. You never want to trust Kirk to be making passes for 3rd and 15. Leaves him in field goal range. We'll need a miracle here. Ices the kicker. Can it be enough to make him boop, get off the post? Take this thing to overtime? Nope. Splits him, and it's a 31-28 win. New Orleans. That coach, who apparently has a muscular build, is very upset. What kind of muscles are those? Welcome to the league, MLG squared. First time squaring off. Good player, good in the chat. Welcome, bro. On to San Fran and Arizona. I Miller versus Tommy Two Beers. 2 absolute gems. Nice guys. Someone's got to win this game. Let's go to the action. Now, when we went to the action, all I say is I always give an A for effort. You know what I mean? Judge a man by the effort. And I Miller here, he's got some highlights up. It's nice. It's .move, like movie. .mov. I don't even know how he posts this. It's not Twitch. It's not YouTube. It's .mov. What does that look like? Let's zoom in. Let's get a close look. When we go .mov, what can we give the people here? Yeah, let's blow that up. Let's run it from the start. Let's see. How's she looking? How's she looking? Yeah, let's go to the beginning. And hot. Come on, Jimmy. Come on, Jimmy G. Oh, he is saying hot. That's just how this thing rolls. Yee. Whoa. Ooh. Yeah, we can't throw out highlights like that. We're going to have to move on to the next game, but just trust me. Miller played a great game of Madden. What he's got to do is get on YouTube or Twitch, clip these things, and send them via that, because this .move thing, not good. I love Miller so much. I'm going to give it another try. Let's go to the bottom clip. Let's just click play, see if it was just one bad clip. How's this one roll? Here we go. Yeah, not very good. We're going to have to get to Twitch or YouTube. But I trust the man. I know the man. He's going to get her done. In a battle of a pair of gems, this time Niners end up on top. Mic drops and Panthers. Guys who usually drop clips, nothing available today. But just know, great game between the two. Panthers having a great season. Washington right there with them to the very end. Another great showing for the Washington football team. Colts Steelers, no clips for this one. Tight battle, defensive battle. Love to see it when there's not 50 points put up given the turnstile defenses they put on the field this year in Madden. But in the end, Indianapolis 21-14. In a battle of some savvy veterans, it's the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Off to Kansas City. Here we are. 7-0 Falcons is where we pick this one up. Aaron Jones, apparently he's on the block. I'm guessing all the Chiefs are on the block. But anyways, it's 7-all just like that. Aaron Jones, great running back. And here we pick it up. Mahomes tied 7-all. Another handoff to Aaron Jones. All he needs is a little bit of space. Off to the races, 14-7 Chiefs. Now here, we have a one-sided highlight scheme. Beast Dog Deezy didn't send anything in. Bro, it looks like you are just getting smacked out here. Play after play, Chiefs on fire. Send us in some stuff so we can let them know. How did the other 45 points in this game take place? You know what I'm saying? So that was a beautiful little play by Chiefs. Connor bringing it to the end zone. And it's 28-24 for the Chiefs. Now, a little defensive highlight here. Go in deep. Kenny catch up to it. Oh my goodness. Julio, no. It is taken back. Minka doing what Minka does. Now here another offensive highlight for the Atlanta Falcons. And just testing the other side of the field. Same result though. That is a beautiful, beautiful pick six. What great vision. Apparently he's going to move to halfback next year when Aaron Jones is gone. I'm just kidding. Anyways, that's a lot of yards. Almost 1,000 yards between these. You know, just juggernauts. And final score, 45-38 for Atlanta. They find a way in their playoff hunt. With about as nice a pick six you're ever going to see, Jason Verrett picks up the AFC Player of the Week. Tampa Bay Detroit Lions battle in Detroit. A huge game for the Bucks in their playoff push. Sham just putting on a little clinic, a little tutorial of patience and stick skill. There's no way that he's cribbing this. Look how many defenders. What? Finds his way through. Touchdown Tampa Bay. That made it 24-7. Make the final 31-14. Tampa Bay needed this game. They are in the playoff hunt. Out in LA, it's the Chargers. Set to take on the Broncos. Let's go to the highlights. Zona had a stretch that was about as solid as a user is ever going to get. Using Drew Lock right now. This is not going to help his trade profile as he launches it into the luxury suites. Now here we pick this play up halfway through, and I'd go back further if I could, but that's where it starts, and that's where this game's going to end. 42-32 Denver over the Chargers, but definitely a sweet catch over the middle there. So just a little public service announcement. Remember, we like to see the quarterback walking up to the line. It helps us, get these clips out there nicely. Dolphin Raiders. Yeah, you notice there's no Dolphins on there right now. Has a hard time handling himself in the chat. You definitely don't want to be a guy who goes back and forth in Gen Chat. It doesn't look good. You look at the general feel in here, and if ever you're looking to create rivalries, that doesn't last long for you at all. They went back and forth, and Raiders end up on top 48-39 before Dolphins' ultimate demise. Browns Jets. Browns did try to reach out the night before, didn't create an actual time. Jets reached out the day of, no reply till after 2 o'clock. Jets pick up the force win. Brown's a good user, though. He's going to learn from this, and safe to say this probably will never happen again to him. In the sim, 482 yards for the Jets. In come the G-men to take on the rolling Baltimore Ravens. Let's head to the highlights. Both Giants and Ravens sent in highlights. Now, Ravens doing a great job of starting the clip appropriately, nice and early, allowing us to set it up. Giants just learning the clips. Happy he sent some in. Try to not start it just after the snap. Try to get it started. Even just walking up to the line allows us to set it up really nicely. But good game going here. 28-20 versus a very powerful Ravens lineup. And boom. G-men defense showing up, and that should make it 28-27. Takes the single because there's more than a quarter remaining. Now here, back to pass play action, hits the little crosser, and Duvernay into the end zone. Make the final 35-33, but you can lose and gain respect, and that's what Giants do on this day, taking the powerful Ravens to the very end. Now, one of my favorite new users, definitely Blitz's goated, phenomenal guy, taking on Sith, and with that, Sith picks up 272 rushing yards with Joe Mixon a few catches, and this game, it just, sometimes that's how Madden goes on a given day. No ifs, ands, or buts, 49-6 final, and we move on to the next one. Now here, two great new users, 412 and My Jumper is Green. I've played them both. Very enjoyable game with both of them. They play the right way. We're going to pick this one up. Nothing. 3 minutes here to go in the first quarter. Hits the seam, and he's off to the races. 7-0 Jacksonville. Now 10-7 we pick it up at. 3 minutes left in the second. Finds over the top. Cole Sr. once again. And just like that, 40-34 was your final. We just picked up the two Jags highlights. My Jumper's Green. Probably going to, learn how to throw some of those in there eventually. And Chicago pick up a big win, 40-14. We move on to Primetimers versus the Juice. I'm assuming it's going to be the DK Metcalf show. Let's get right into it. Here we have Seattle on defense. It can't be the DK show. Oh, it's Griffin's turn. He's going to take it all the way back. And just like that, it's 14-0 Rams. I've been there, Rams. Don't feel bad about nothing. Sometimes you know what DK is about to do, and there's just nothing you can do about it. I would say DK might be the largest glitch in the entire game. It's kind of special what happens there. NFC Defensive Player of the Week. We saw it. Pick 6. Shaquem Griffin brings it home. He had 2 picks on the day. Now here, playing with you, there was a man on that team. I don't know what's going on, but I think he's coming back or something along those lines. But and Matt really likes the new Cowboys user, so it should be good. We picked this one up 14-0. Dallas Eagles ready to snap the ball. And they're looking, oh, sideline, right side, and gets it down to the 6-yard line. In the end, though, 14 points put up by the Eagles, 52 by Dallas. Dak Prescott had one heck of a week. He ends up picking up NFC Offensive Player of the Week. 20 of 24, 452 passing yards, 6 passing touchdowns, and only, I guess he gave up a sack. But that is a great week. On to Green Bay. And Unstoppable of the Titans has had some really good showings against some really good opponents. Now here we pick it up. Titans with the ball, dropping back to pass Tannehill, and oh man, when people gonna learn? 23, he has an X under him. Don't throw it at 23. All man does is make picks. And most of the time when he makes a pick, he brings it all the way back. He's a special player. Now here, back at the end zone, Devontae Adams, nice little corner route, well set up. And it's 31-28 Titans late in the third quarter. Anytime we see this Green Bay defense, I'm almost thinking it's for them. What's this highlight going to be? We just don't see a lot of bad things happen to this Green Bay defense. And here, no different. 23, Jair Alexander. Make a note of it. You don't throw the ball to his side. I don't care how it looks. It could look like you got a 6-yard gap. You don't throw it there. Man's acrobatic. Man makes plays. But still 31-28, fourth quarter. Unstoppable, playing well, keeping it tight this late. Could be the clinching drive for the Titans. Put a big L up in Green Bay for the Packers. And Tannehill just misses the throw. That's unfortunate. That was not a terrible read. And that will clinch it. Green Bay picking up the win, 31-28 in Green Bay. Bills-Panthers, they did not end up playing. It's J.J. Band's first day. And so they next time they hook up on the schedule, it'll be twice a year going forward. They'll get a chance to get acquainted. In this one, in the force win, Patriots take it 24-23. They both pick up over 400 yards of offense. Next season, they'll hook up for real. Want to give a big thank you to everybody who sends in clips and everybody who's doing a great job sending them via YouTube or Twitch, starting the play as the quarterback's walking it up and letting it run until the next play calling screen makes it a lot easier to edit these highlights. Phenomenal job. There's half the league is so into this, and I assume a third of the league doesn't even know this is going on. So hopefully we can all get into it. To get the next video going, let's get it to 20 likes. And let's say we don't have 20 people jumping on board, the 10 who really do a great job. Let's get this to 50 comments. Get it to 50 comments. Have a little chat with each other in there. And Sham and I will light up some playoff footage for you. Enjoy the day, fellas. For Daily Advanced Madden, this is K-Mac. Take it easy, boys.